What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next recap video, and this one was against a clan called Legends Fall. Good clan, not bad at all. I know some of the guys watch the channel, so shout out to you guys. They did their best, not something that they're used to. I don't think people until you see good bases, anti 3-star bases, and go up against them for a few times. I know a lot of clans that have gotten into the war scene and started doing arranged wars, they go through these things as well. Until you see it a few times and you get to practice it a few times, it's very hard to take out these bases. And I think that's what happened with Legends Falls here. So they did struggle with their bases, but they gave their best effort. So props to those guys. As far as that OneHive, they did have quite a few more Town Hall 10s than we did. And I think everybody was going for 3 stars. So you're seeing some crazy stuff here. One with no stars, one couple with 1 stars, things like that. But it was just Town Hall 10 practice, basically. We'll look at one of those attacks here in a moment. And everything Town Hall 9, 3 stars. So a little sloppy, but not bad. Good job to everybody at OneHive. And one of them that I really enjoyed watching the Town Hall 10s was this one right here by Atoma, which was a 2-star attempt. But I really like how, especially as a new Town Hall 10, that Atoma was going for those maximum percentage points. Because again, we've had it bite us, maybe you guys have in your wars. You've really got to be conscious of not just getting that 2-star, but trying to get it as high as you can. So right here, drops down 3 haste spells and just targeting these archer towers, actually 2 haste spells. And the one over there, they'd be tanking for it, and then drop down on these archer towers. Everything goes down. The wizard towers almost go, not quite, so he needs to drop a few more, so he drops 1 each for those, and that's going to easily take all that out. And you see what that's done there, because all the air defense and everything is shifted down towards the town hall. That's opening up a massive amount of percentage points there that he can just drop in those minions, let them do their thing, and that's going to, again, nothing really strategic to gain over there besides a lot of percentage. Then he comes in with his main attack. He's got 5 golems, 14 wizards. He's got his king and queen, some jump spells, and obviously a rage spell for them. 30-31 heroes, so not like he's rolling at this maxed out Town Hall 10 with 40 heroes or anything. Comes at it from a good angle, wants to come in not just right at that town hall, which is obviously trapped, all to pieces. People want to try to get that free town hall. He knew it was trapped, so it comes in from the side, drops his king, queen, a jump spell, his golems. That single inferno is doing some work, but right there, the queen gets in there pretty quickly, takes it out, and then she's in perfect position right here, take out that town hall, no problem. The king's in there. I think he goes down right here in just a moment. That lava hound does explode. So those pups are doing a little bit of work. The queen's chasing a little bit, but once they go down, she refocuses, gets back on the town hall, and then from there, he's just got a few golems left. I think just maybe 1 and some golemites in there. It's hard to see. Look at all the percentage that those minions have gotten over there. That's great. The queen about to take out that town hall, and then she's going to take that jump into the core, and we'll get a few more buildings to just increase that percentage. Right there, she's got her ability still, taking out that CC, so that's going to take a few moments while that last golem is getting beaten on by pretty much everything. He's staying out front, which is perfect. Skeleton trap slows down her DPS a little bit. Here comes some more skeletons, so she's got to deal with all of that. Just good placement there, really. It's just, to slow down everything that gets in that core. But right here, you'll see that 1 minion over on the backside still doing some cleanup work. And then right here, the queen comes over, is going to use her ability in just a moment and grab a few more percentage points. We'll fast forward through that because it is over. But again, 72% on a max Town Hall 10 from a Town Hall 10, a new Town Hall 10 with lower level heroes. I think it was awesome. Good job, Atoma. All right, let's get into some Town Hall 9 action because there was no Town Hall 10 3-stars this time. HB taking on number 15. I love Holy Buck's attacks. He always brings a lot of GoVaHos, which is a fun one to watch. And guys, I've been asked a million times to do a GoVaHo video, and I've got the videos recorded. I've just got to do it. Hopefully, I can get it out to you maybe later in the week. I want to try to get it out this week. I know it's been longer than it should be. I've had these attacks for a while, and I guess you can just call me lazy because I haven't got it done yet. But I will, I promise. So right here, just drops a few golems down, a few wall breakers opening everything up, his queen moving her way in, and then he's just creating that nice wide funnel that we've talked about a million times that you got to have for your Valks. I love the rage and wall breakers right there. So nice. I mean, if you do it right, 1 wall breaker will do it under that rage spell. So right here, funnels created, the CC troops are targeted onto those golems, so everything is wide open here. Sends the king, the Valks in, drops the poison spell down for the CC troops, drops the jump. That's going to let the king and the Valks get in there, take out that queen, the defending king. They're just hero killers is what they are. I think he probably could have dropped a heal spell for them there and kept them up a little bit longer. I think his Valks are getting pretty low right here. But the most important thing is the queen's dead. The giant bombs are triggered, both sets. Now he can go in with his hogs and be completely safe. The hogs will start working their way around. Drops the first heal right over by that high HP Expo. And then from there, the hogs are getting a lot of tanking done for them on this bottom side. So really, they're well protected right now. No need to drop the heal just yet. Right there, they're going to get in range of some defenses that aren't hitting that golem, and drops the heal for them. Beautiful job. The queen's still up, doing her thing, taking out those last few defenses down there. And that is that. Excellent attack by Holy Buck. Absolutely crushed that base. We'll fast forward as he cleans up and gets the 3-star. Good job, buddy. All right, next one I think you guys are going to like. Hold My Beer again, and he's still doing these balloon attacks. I'm not sure what's going on, but I really like the way he does it because he just sort of finds these bases and finds a way to take out all of the air defense. And even on this one, you see bringing some hogs and a heal just to take out that extra air defense, and not just sort of foregoing the LaLoon part or the Lava Hound part of it, and just doing like a go. I don't even know what you'd call this. It's just a GoLo. I mean, is what it is. I mean, he's got a few hogs to take out an air defense, but besides that, he's just going through the core of the base, hollowing it out, taking out those air defenses, and then dropping balloons on everything that's left. So right there, a couple of balloons go, a couple of hogs, or my goodness, Jake, a couple of golems go down, wizards to create that funnel, wall breakers open everything up, jump spell to let everything through the base into that next compartment where he's going to encounter the queen there. She's still hanging out down there. Poison for the CC troops. The king's going in. He's in good shape still. Right here in just a minute, the queen's going to engage. Boom, right there. King locks on, uses that ability right there. Boom, takes it out and drops a heal spell for his, I guess that you can call this sort of, no, it's not. I was going to say a max attack, but it's absolutely not. Just drops a heal spell for his heroes, for his golems, just to keep all that stuff up in the core. And then right here on the offside, you're going to see dropping those hogs down and that heal spell. They're jumping onto that air defense. And as these balloons come through, they're just wiping everything else in the base out. It gets huge value for those hogs. They really didn't need that top balloon because those hogs were going to take care of that archer tower easily, but it's up there. So that is that. All those balloons closing in. Look at that. I mean, how many he's got left? I mean, it's just unbelievable how much he takes out of the base with his kill squad. He's really, really good at that. So right there, drops even the last few balloons he had left over down at the bottom to help on those high HP storages for cleanup. And that is that 3-star for Hold My Beer. All right, Trey. Let's watch him take out number 20 here. This was a nice attack. And let's see, what did he? Oh, yeah, Mass Witch attack. Like 7 witches, 13 hogs, so like a GoHo wee. I mean, I don't know if you call it that. I guess you call it that, GoHo wee. And just comes in the bottom with that golem, drops it down, creates an easy funnel with those army camps there, and then lets the Queen Sword start cleaning out some of this high HP building, some of this trash. And here in just a moment, he's going to drop down some wall breakers, I think. Where's he dropping that? I think over there by that golem. Waiting for that first compartment to get cleaned out so he could drop his wall breakers. He knew where they were going to go here. So right there, the queen comes over. She's sort of doing a thing, kind of like a queen walk with no healers. She's just letting that golem just go to pieces, just sacrifice. She's going to move her way around and then drop another golem. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. She's going to drop another golem. So that was pretty interesting. It was like instead of bringing healers, just brings the golem. The queen is still untouched. And then just let's take out that section and start walking north. Then comes in with another golem and a wall breakers up here. So now he's taking out just a bigger section. Comes in, he knows he's going to get to this air defense and take out that that section right there with the jump, the queen, all of that's right here comes the mass witches. All of these skeletons go straight in. He's created a nice wide funnel. No chance of them straying on him. So everything's going in right here. You're going to get on that queen in no time, take her out, and then rages it all. 7 rage witches with all those skeletons. It's madness right there. Skeletons going everywhere. Drops that poison down for the CC troops. The queen is already dead. King's in there doing his thing. A few wizards to back him up. And then right here, only 13 hogs, but he's got that other jump spell, which is going to allow those skeletons, those witches, everything to keep moving through the base, keep moving forward, and then really doesn't need a lot of hogs. Just drops them in up top here, and it's going to let them wrap around the base. You see one set of double bombs I know is already triggered. He might have got, I don't know where the other set is, or if there is a set, if it's just singles here. Can't remember, but he's got the important part done. Those hogs can just wrap around the base. He dropped the heal spell for him there. And look at this core here. There's, everything's being tanked right here. Those archer towers shooting in at the king and those skeletons and all that. The Expo's being occupied. Even that cannon was doing it for a little bit. Now he's on the hogs, but again, no heal for him. Didn't need it. They're pretty much distracted, and there's not enough left to stop it. Look how many troops he's got left at the end of this raid. Unbelievable. Witches everywhere. Queen's still up. Hogs are still up. Just smashed it. Good job, Trey. Okay. 21. Zen taking on their number 21 and bringing a nice GoHo Wee Wee here himself. Very compact base. I want to bring you guys some of these bases because I know that you run into these and sometimes they're difficult. I've done it. I've screwed up on these bases. There's so much damage coming at once that you've really got to be careful and have a good plan for it. The one mistake I think I see people do the most often on these bases is spreading their hogs too thin. It happens because there is so much damage. Everything's so compact. You can't just drop 3 or 4 hogs on one defense because it's not like in a spread out anti-3-star base to where the only thing shooting those hogs are that particular defense, maybe one other. You might have 4 defenses in range of those 3 hogs. Well, they just can't get the job done in that amount of time with that much damage coming. So he drops a few golems down here. Wizards to create the funnel. His witches right behind it. Wants to get everything going into this core, and obviously to get to that defending queen, which is going to be pretty easy to get to. She's pretty exposed in this base. You'll see she's already standing out and actually an opened up compartment. But goes ahead and drops the jump spell down. That's going to allow, no matter if she jumps into a compartment right like she does right there, it's going to allow everything to get right to her. So that's going down. You see the king up here actually coming out and dealing with some skeletons. But everything going into the core. And then right here, just sort of mini Asian walls, really, not even an Asian wall. But keeping his hogs together, that's going to allow him, and he should have waited just a moment longer because those hogs actually hit that single bomb right there. If he let his kill squad take that one defense out, they wouldn't have hit that, but no big deal. He's got a lot of heals for his hogs here. But that's, again, what you want to do. You want to keep your hogs together. You want to make sure that they're all getting the benefit of the heals that you bring, especially on a base like this, which is a 4 single base, 4 single bombs. He took care of one with the kill squad, but he's got 3 others to deal with, but he also has 3 heals, so he can do that. Just want to make sure that you don't have a group of hogs running off to the side, dying, losing 4 or 5 hogs here or there because they split up from the group. Drops that last heal spell right over that bomb. I don't know what the balloon was for, if it was meant to be dropped earlier or to prevent them from going to that bomb or what, but a couple balloons there coming in late, and that is that 3-star excellent attack by Zimban. We'll fast forward here as everything gets cleaned up. Boom, boom, boom. All right. All right, you guys are going to like this one. I just want to throw it in there because it's just sort of a fun attack. You're not going to see this very often, but again, like last time, if you do, this is the way to deal with it. You see this, all 4 of these air defenses touching, basically right there in the core, brings the quake, the 4 zaps, and kaboom. This guy has no more air defense. So from there, he's just going to send in his... He's got 1 lava hound actually in the CC just to do a little bit of tanking for those dragons, keep it out front there, and then just drops mass dragons behind it. No king this attack, just left it at home, keeping it upgrading, I'm assuming. Didn't really need it. CC dragon comes out, but again, not going to do anything. I think it's actually targeting, it might be targeting that lava hound. Yeah, it finally explodes. Still some more distraction from the pups, but the real story here is obviously that there's no air defense, too many dragons, and they are just going to wade through this base and take everything out. He also attacked it from the side of the base where there was the most towers, as far as like archer towers, expos, all of that. He could have come in from the top, but that wouldn't have made much sense because once they get through about halfway through this base like they are right now, there's really nothing to stop them. 2 archer towers, that's not going to stop all these dragons. The queen's going around doing her thing. We'll fast forward a little bit because this one is over. It's just a matter of time and getting it done. Right there, the last archer tower goes down, and that is going to be that. Excellent attack by Khal Drogo, and I knew as soon as he saw that, I'm sure his mouth started watering. He couldn't wait to build those zaps and take them all out. All right, moving on. Dr. J versus number 30. A couple more guys, and we will be done. I like this one. This is just a good Quake attack. Coming in, I think it comes from the top here. Wants to get at these 2 air defense, so he's really just a good GoLaLoon with Quake. Drops those golems down. Wizards to create the funnel. You can spend the troop space for 2 golems if you're going to go in, get that queen, get those CC troops dead, and get those 2 air defense. That's a fine trade right there. So it's exactly what he's doing. The king comes out. The wizards are locked onto him. Going to take him out pretty quick. Right there comes the quakes. Now the golems are going to reroute and head in. His queen's already coming in. As soon as they get in there and start drawing fire from those CC troops right there, the king goes down. He's going to go in and deal with that defending queen pretty quickly. Poison for the CC troops, slow all that damage. And then again, just knows he's going to get in here and get both of these air defenses taken care of. That's the goal. There's the king's ability. Beautiful. Look how much value he's going to get out of that. Taking out those defenses so quickly. And then that movement speed to move around there, like the video we talked about. Beautiful job on that. So right here, he knows he's got that taken care of. He's just waiting and letting those troops move in, get that the air defense is taken care of, so he can send in his lava hounds on the backside, and they won't route towards those top air defenses. So right here, he goes down. Here comes the first lava hound, sending that an angle that's just going to draw as much, right there you see, draw traps from it, draw fire from all of those defenses. Look at all those traps that thing soaked up. Boom, just a million traps. Then targeted balloons for each one of those defenses, and just working his way clockwise around this base. And interesting that he brought a heal for the balloons in for this core when they're going to have to come in and deal with all those Teslas right there. So goes ahead and drops it. Actually helps his lava hound, just a little heal there, a little juice to help him get across the base. And then again, the balloons sitting in that hill are pretty well protected. Last few balloons are on the outside, and that is that. I mean, beautiful attack, just smashed it. And when you're doing those GoLaLoons, that is a perfect way to do it. The quakes to open it up, keep it open on those big compartments like that. Really nice, Dr. J. Good job, buddy. All right, fast forward through that, and we'll look at one more, and we will wrap this one up. Kind of a long video, but you guys like that sometimes. 35, Master Wheat. Love this one. Again, one of those compact bases, and this is a beautiful base for a GoLaLoon attack, and that's exactly what you're going to get to see here. Queen up top, obviously she can walk right in and get one of the air defenses, and then obviously look at the queen over here, how exposed she is. Going to be an easy king swap right there on that queen. So that's exactly what he does. The CC troop does come out. I think it's a lava hound in this one, though. Yep, lava hound in the CC, but really means nothing when he's doing a penta. I mean, all he wants is that air defense up top. The queen dead, gets both of them. Now he can just swarm this base with lava hounds, with balloons. Nothing's going to stop it. We've talked about it. Any base can be penta-LaLooned if you can get the queen dead and the CC troops dead. Essentially, the CC troops are dead in this one because there is no CC troops that can hurt him. And also, getting one air defense as a bonus, I mean, this base has no chance. Just balloons from every angle. Also, those rages, just keeping those balloons moving very, very quickly and smashing everything with just one bomb drop. Lava Hound still up, still doing tanking. I think he's got 2 up, as a matter of fact, on that last air defense. But you see pups around the backside. That's perfect. He's got a rage spell still in the bag. Doesn't even need it. Just beautiful. Again, Lava Hounds that didn't bust. Doesn't matter. Just crushes the entire base. Beautiful attack by Wheat. All right, guys, that will do it. Good job to everybody at OneHive. Good job to the good folks over at Legend Falls. I'm sure you guys will do nothing besides improve. Keep your heads up and keep at it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, Jake from OneHive, doing my best to help you guys suck less.